This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers, before I get down into this one, I'm going to ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have already subscribed, please remember to leave a like on the video and also drop a comment. So yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, we have some good news coming in. Finally, we were able to see a complete performance from the West Indies. And when I say complete performance, I don't mean everything was perfect, but I mean both batsmen and bowlers. And I might add that fielders turned up and they actually executed the game properly. Yeah, man. So with everybody pulling their weight in last night's game, we were able to beat Australia by 56 runs. Yeah, man, you can call it a nice little spanking. We were able to take care of them. And clinical is a word that I would want to use. And just to point out that the players were extremely clinical out there. Batsmen, bowlers, fielders, everybody. You know, we had one and two little blemish that we want to iron out. But generally speaking, it was a good performance, guys. And you know how I like to do my thing. I am going to go down and give you a general recap of how the game went. But I just want to point out a couple of things early. Shimron hit Maya, guys, getting the opportunity to bat early. And he was able to bat and sort of build the innings for us. He ended up with 61 out of 36. Bravo came in early to partner up with Hetmeyer. You will hear about that some more, and Russell and all of those guys that chipped in. Further down, you're going to hear about that, all right? So once again, viewers, we were asked to bat first, and, you know, we didn't get off to a good start. I mean, Fletcher was able to clip a six over the leg side there. Simmons got a couple of boundaries and thing, but Fletcher, boy, I was one of them that was actually advocating for Fletcher to come back into the side. And, you know, he came in, but he really made a meal of his opportunity. I doubt they will change it for the following game. They're maybe going to give him another chance, but you know, in the power play, Agar bowling his first over, guys, within the power play. A bowler that likes to bowl wicket to wicket. And Mr. Andre Fletcher thought it would have been a good idea to basically step to leg, to square leg and bat. Yeah, man, left the three stumps showing. And Agar, being a wicket to wicket bowler, just basically cannoned the ball into the stump. And Fletcher was on his way back. I want to tell you, guys, you see, when they come up with these sort of shots, when they come off, they look extremely good and look impressive. But when we try to play certain cheeky shots and they don't come off, then sometimes we look weird. To put it that way, we look weird and unorthodox. You understand? And the way Fletcher got out in that game last night, it was really dreadful, guys. You understand? But I'm not even going to spend too much time zooming in on all of that, because I don't want to take away from the positive. We had too many positives in this game, guys. So we're just going to work our way, come right down until we reach up to the Hetmeyer. All right, so at 44 for 1, you know, that is where we went. And Chris Gale, guys, Christopher Henry Gale, he came in and he was unable to really do anything much, guys. You understand? You know, and you know, we were going good because at 44 for 1, Simmons was hitting the ball pretty well and was clearing the ropes, getting a couple of boundaries, because we know Simmons play already. You know, but he ended up actually trying to manufacture a shot that wasn't there and was able to basically tickle the ball round to the wicket keeper. So you can imagine that the panic started to come in right there after we would have lost both of those guys. But Headmaster, guys, Shimron Hetmeyer, he came in and he did extremely well. I must tell you guys, he rotated the strike. He was able to put away the bad deliveries and leading down to the back end of the innings. He even started to take on the bowlers and, you know, was getting some good shots. And another man that I must salute is Dwayne Bravo. Yeah, man, they actually promoted him up the order to basically team up with Hetmaya, and both of them, they were able to tickle the ball around and were able to run the ones, run the twos, run one and couple trees, and them thing there. And we really did well, guys. We did pretty well. You can hear it in my voice, man. I'm excited. You understand? We did well, man. Because the whole left and right hand combination thing really worked well with Bravo and Hetmaya. When I saw Bravo coming out, I was a bit worried because I was thinking to myself that I haven't seen Bravo really making any runs in a good little while now, but he really played a senior man's knock. He was able to push for some singles, and you can just imagine that he was there also being a calming influence on Shimron Hetmaya as he went about his business. Now Hetmaya soon brought up his 50. That 50 was brought up, when he actually hit a 6 off Mitchell Stark. Yeah, man, playing one of those funny shots, getting the ball over his head and also the wicket keeper head. And the 50 came within 29 deliveries. So we see that Mr. Hitmaster was really at his best in that game. And I think the pair that's Hetmaya and Bravo, they actually put together 103. Yeah, man, that was a partnership that they put together 103 before Hetmaya got himself run out. And I must tell you, it's not that because that this is the way he got out, but before he got run out, I didn't see any way how they were going to get him out, guys, because he was looking pretty good. You understand? So after Hetmaya, in came Mr. Superman Andre Russell. Yeah, man, when he came in, we only have 2 overs left, but he was able to tee off nicely. He greeted Mitchell Stark with a 6 and a 4 in the 18th over. Yeah, man, and by that, we were pretty confident that we were going to get upwards of 180 at going into the 90s. You understand? When Russell started to tee off, and we were actually at 190 when we had the last delivery of the innings. When I think it was Christian that was bowling, and Russell just whacked it out of the ground for 6. Therefore giving us 196, which we were most definitely comfortable with. Even though we didn't have McCoy, I was thinking that runs would have been too much for the Australians. So I must say kudos to the boys, Hetmaya, Bravo, Russell, and Simmons, those guys that really put some runs on the board. Kudos to them. Alright, so guys, Mr. Soji Cottrell, he came into the lineup and he gave us just the start that we wanted, because in his first over he was able to get rid of one of the batsmen. Fidel Edwards, the other speedster that was in the team, he was also able to get a wicket. He actually sliced Aaron Finch in half with a slower ball that actually that went on to disturb the stump. So Fidel Edwards was looking pretty good. I mean, he actually got himself injured. See, I'm not sure what happened, but he had to be taken off, and Simmons even had to complete one of his overs. So yeah, man, our 2 quick bowlers didn't do too badly. They got a couple of wickets, which actually set things up for our spinners. Yeah, man. And the power play wasn't too bad at all. I think Russell came and bowled. I think he was the one that bowled the last over of the power play. But generally speaking, the power play wasn't bad. We gave away 42 runs, but they also lost 2 wickets, so it wasn't too bad. Now Hayden Walsh Jr., my viewers and subscribers, yeah, man, he was also in good form again, as he came in and he picked up a wicket. I think he got Josh. Yeah, man, he sent his middle stump dancing after he actually bowled. I think it was 1 or 2 bad deliveries. He came back pretty well and got one to cannon into the middle stump, which basically set the tone for what was left to come, because Mr. Hayden Walsh Jr. was at it again when he was able to remove Marsh. Yeah, man, with the Aussies looking pretty dangerous. They were looking poised, still going on good, because at this point they were at 101 for 4, and Mr. Marsh was pretty set, because he had gotten up to another half century. but Hayden Walsh Jr. made sure that he was stopped right in his track. Oh, quickly before I forget, my viewers and subscribers, I must also say a big shout out to the captain, Nicholas Sporan. He was in good form as a captain last night. He really rotated his bowlers well, took them off when they were supposed to come off, put them on when they were supposed to go on, and everything just came together very nicely, guys. Like the A team say, it's good when the plan works, when the plan all comes together. And so, all right, Hayden Walsh Jr., guys, he came back into the attack, and at this point, when he picked up another wicket, Australia slipped to 113 for 6. And, right after that, I think it was the next delivery that Walsh bowled. The guys played a ball and, were trying to go for a run and got themselves, one of them was run out. So, boy, I want to tell you, everything came together good for us last night, guys. And after Hayden Walsh Jr. did his little magic, along with Fabian Allen also, who was very economical, the other bowlers were able to just come in and do their thing. You understand, in the last part there, Bravo and Russell and Cottrell came back also, and they were able to just wrap up the tail and bowl out Australia. Think it's a while since Australia would have been bowled out within 20 overs. Think I heard the commentators saying something like all the way back to 2010. But, they came here to the West Indies and they got a good little gift. So we just need to continue and see if we can win the third game to push on and clinch the series. So quickly before we finish, guys, Hayden Walsh Jr., he finished with 3 for 29. Cottrell, he got 2 for 22, while Bravo picked up 1. Gale had 1. Yeah, man, Gale. They gave Christopher Henry Gale a last over, and the second ball of his over, he was able to bowl the batsman. Russell also picked up 1. But the good thing is that all the bowlers were economical, guys, and everything, as I say, I continue saying it, everything came together. You understand? 1 and 2 blemish here and there, but this is the type of performances that we have been asking for. Batsmen go in and do a job, bowlers come out and do a job. And the feeling was excellent, guys. The feeling was outstanding. Bravo, Hitmeyer, Allen, they took some brilliant catches last night, guys, and I must say that I am extremely proud of them. You understand? So it's a good way to set up the series. We just need to go in and see if we can win the third one and clinch it. But we're going to leave this one right here for now, guys. So you can go ahead in the comment section and let me know what you think about this one. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like and share the content, guys. If you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.